I'm all good. Awesome as always.
Great, that enthusiasm and that energy in your voice just inspires me so much. So, what's the secret behind this?
What I believe in life is Piyush that we should always be active, confident, strong, fighting attitude should always be there. We live once, so we should rather live it well.
But what about the current scenario? Because there's so much of pessimism around this coronavirus pandemic. Whomsoever I've met today, they just seem to be so much overpowered by it that they don't even have any enthusiasm to look forward to anything.
Piyush, the main problem is not corona. Is hyping it's the major problem. The hype is creating, the overhype is there. People are panicking. What purpose is going to be solved by that? Rather being panicked, we should take it the other way. We should take it as a challenge and fight it out.
So, what are your recommendations that each one of us individually can do to fight it out? Because we understand that the only person we can control is ourselves. So, what are you doing to battle this out?
The first thing you have to control in your life is your mind. If you obviously human mind is prone to different type of thoughts, mind, the emotions we can't keep control of that, can't keep track of that. But what we can do is focus more on the positive side, more on the positive thoughts. Right? If we do that, nothing can affect us. And the major problems all over the world might be there, but they are more aggravated or amplified because of our thinking.
Got it.
And overthinking kills everything. Not even thinking. Thinking is good for health. Overthinking ruins everything in life.
Got it. So, while we completely understand that yes, the mind is the cause of your diseases or every other stuff, beyond the mind, what is it that you recommend as a role model for others during this fear of the pandemic?
See, obviously, our body stays with us for the whole life.
Yes.
So we should focus on more on health,
Right.
healthy diet,
Yes.
healthy mind,
Yes.
healthy lifestyle.
Right.
The basic hygienic conditions and precautions which are being highlighted these days
Right.
are known to us since our very childhood, since our birth,
Yes.
but we never took note of it. We're now being more cautious because the problem is aggravated. Why not take precaution before? As it rightly said, precautions are better than cure.
Right. That's correct.
Right?
Right. Completely agree. So, Shashank, do you think that if this is being amplified too much, why do you make that statement that this is being amplified or this is being overhyped? What is the basis of this statement of yours?
See, coronavirus has been just in the limelight presently.
Yes.
But if you talk about the past, SARS came and went,
Yes.
swine flu came and went,
Yes.
bird flu came and went.
Yes, that's correct.
We all dealt with them strongly.
Right.
Apart from these flus, if you talk about HIV AIDS, has there been any cure of that till date? I don't think so. Lakhs of people all around the world have died till now.
Right.
If you talk about cancer, lakhs and crores of people around the world dying because of that. If you talk about road accidents, if you talk about alcohol addiction, if you talk about drug addiction, these are the problems which are prevalent all over the world. And no one is taking note of them.
Got it. And it's quite bewildering because there are people who want to give up their lives through suicide, and there are people who want to live and they're fighting coronavirus. So,
See, fighting spirit shouldn't ever go away. We were talking the other day regarding my organization, Robert and Army.
right.
Dude, we go to the extremes and shelters and slums and shelters and that.
Right.
We go to the underprivileged. We go to the people in the streets. We go to the homeless.
Right.
And when we speak to them, dude, their attitude is fight, never giving up.
Sure.
Confidence, their charm is always charming. Because for them, we provide them the food. We try to teach them. We try to teach them the basic manners. But for them, if these basic necessities of food and the other things are fulfilled, they're more than happy.
Right.
What is Corona for them? Do they even know of that?
Got it. Right. So, are you saying that when you see these underprivileged people who are even struggling to get a square meal every day, inspire you, and that's giving you the inspiration that you can definitely fight through this pandemic fear?
Obviously, if I see my quantum of problems,
Yes.
the general quantum of problems for the people right now, and their problems, so the level is nowhere, it can't be matched.
Sure. Sure.
Basic survival is a problem for them.
Got it.
Getting the next meal is a problem for them. Having a shelter at their place is a basic problem for them. They've been brought up and born in mud, dust, sewers and whatnot. They get prone to it, right? You get immune. And plus, they don't focus on the negative part. For them, each day is a fight. And I believe that should be the living spirit for everyone.
Great, Shashank. It's so energizing to see this enthusiasm in you because it's really given me a very good optimism in my outlook as well. I'm glad that you've injected that energy and enthusiasm in my mind as well. I'm sure we can definitely take away some of these important points that we look at some of the underprivileged people and how we can get motivated from them, take care of some of our own hygiene and cleanliness, and then also just understand that maybe there's a overhype because in any case there is a certain rate of mortality, whether it's through this recently noticed coronavirus, whether it's cancer, road accidents, and so many others. But it's all about our positivity, and I'm so glad to see you in the pink of your health. It's very inspiring, so keep it up.
Thanks a lot, Piyush. And the final request I would like to make to all my friends, cousins, relatives, whoever is watching us: stay healthy, stay fit, never back down, be optimistic, and have a fighting attitude in life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shashank. Glad to meet you. Thank you.